Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to dive right in and get your current energy. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength here? Your near future? What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? So this video is going to be available on YouTube and Rumble at Tarot and Astrology with Michelle, and on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle. And so looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles. Now the Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card. It's long-term success, legacy, that kind of thing. And it feels like you are. You're very focused on the future, long-term opportunities, building something here over time. And it actually feels like it's the inspiration and motivation for you to close out a cycle here. We've got the World showing up in your current energy, and it's being influenced here by the Death card. So you're actively releasing something here. You're focusing on the future. You're letting go of the past. What the universe wants you to focus on here with the Three of Cups is happiness. Whatever makes you happy, spending time with family, friends, whatever it takes. And in the past here, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles with the Chariot. So that Chariot, Cancer energy, a card of success and victory. The Knight of Pentacles is planning for the future. So I'm getting a lot of success as it pertains to your future, everything that you want to do. I'm even getting action out of these cards, some slow moving action. So you might find that you kind of stop and go. It doesn't really feel like a stop and go necessarily. It actually feels more like you're breaking free of something, and because you're in the process of breaking free from something that you're not able to move as forward as quickly as you would want. So you're getting these kind of bursts of being able to move forward, and then almost kind of like, let's just kind of temper that a little bit, and then you move forward. And that's what I'm picking up. It's this World and the Death card. So the cycle that's closing, it's definitely in your best interest because it feels like it's opening you up. It's freeing you up to some sort of new opportunity that aligns with the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, all of it. And in your strength position here, I have the Knight of Wands, and I love this. You have a lot of knights out here, 3 of the 4. And so the Knight of Wands is you taking action, going after what you want. I'm not getting any hesitation or holding back. Whatever is kind of ending in your life right now, you're welcoming the change. You're leaning into it for sure. And then in the near future, I've got the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, that new beginning energy. I love that. It's coming from the heart. This is something that you really want. So when I look at the external influences here, I am getting the Two of Pentacles. So it feels like you are prioritizing what really matters. What you're doing here with that lower pentacle is you're letting go of anything here that just doesn't require any more attention. That's what it feels like with the World. That lower pentacle feels like the World. That you're prioritizing, getting rid of that so that you can focus all of your energy into this new, because you have that new beginning connected to the Death, and even with the World because it's closing something out so something else can start. And the Ace of Cups here. So I'm getting a lot of new beginning energy out of you. And so I'm also seeing there could be some reconciliation showing up here. So I'm getting the Judgment card, which is a resurrection or a rebirth energy. 6 of Cups here. So the 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So something from the past might be returning. Usually it's connected to a love relationship. I'm not getting a ton of love out of this yet, but it feels like something is building, working towards a reconciliation or reunion here with another person. Showing up in your hopes or fears, I'm getting the Sun. So the Sun is a lot of hope and a lot of optimism, focusing on the future. I love this because it's getting out of the death energy. It's getting out of the chaos and the storm and opening up to something better, brighter, more free. That's exactly what you want. So that's why you're moving in this direction, why you're embracing this change here. You're ready for that new start. And then showing up here in your potential outcome, I'm getting the Knight of Cups. And so the Knight of Cups is going after something here that you want. This is actually coming through as another person, because I can feel somebody's eyes looking back at me. Somebody, the way the person is coming through. So the Knight of Cups is not a serious energy because it's a knight, it's not a king, but I'm actually getting a serious energy out of this, where the person that's coming toward you, they have honest intentions. I'm getting a lot of depth to their intentions. They may not show it on the surface because they're showing up here as a knight, but they actually have deeper feelings, deeper intentions here. So take that as it resonates, because I am getting a very serious person, but underneath. They're not going to present themselves that way, but that's exactly how they are. Okay, so let's get some more information. Tell me about the World with the Death. The Magician. Manifesting what you want. You're making space for your goals and dreams. You're letting go of anything here that just isn't, it's not meant to be carried forward. And so you recognize that. You're letting it go. Tell me about that Three of Cups. Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords, stress, fear, anxiety. So it's connected to the ending here. It's really about holding on to the happiness. You can end a cycle and hold on to the positive energy of it. Let go of all the negative energy here. So if you are stressed around this kind of ending, the change, the transformation, if it is something that is significant and major in your life, it's encouraging you, the cards are encouraging you to spend time doing what really makes you happy. Friends, family, even if it's just going outside, doing anything here that really gets you out of that negative mindset of stress, fear, anxiety. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles here and the Chariot. Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups, your goals and dreams, your wishes being fulfilled. And I love this because this is what you were planning to do. You were moving in the direction of success, victory, exactly what you want here, planning for it, being very strategic in that approach. And so it feels like this ending is part of your growth. It's part of you achieving the success that you want. You have to be free of this energy in order to manifest everything that you set out to do. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands here. So Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. Whatever the ending is, it feels like it's a lot of negative energy with the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and I can feel it right here in the center of my chest. So that Nine of Wands is a wound. And so it feels like you've been healing from something here, learning to let go of a situation. It's done, it's over. The way that the energy is coming through, you're not interested in going back and reliving conversations or revisiting anything here connected to the past. What you're interested in doing is completely disconnecting. You're not trying to hold on to any of this because you recognize it's just holding you back and there's no reason to be held back. You've got everything opening up for you. You've got all of this change and transformation that's happening. So it's about embracing the change. And it feels like you are. You're going to do whatever action or take whatever action is necessary and then do whatever you need to in order to maintain your happiness here. Tell me about that Ace of Cups. Page of Wands, Ten of Wands. So now that Page of Wands is taking some sort of action in pursuit of this Ace of Cups. Ten of Wands is you putting down the burdens and the responsibilities. It's letting go of all of the work that you've done. It's the healing, the shedding of the past here. I'm getting all of that coming through with the Page and the Ten of Wands, because it feels like you're going to do what you need to in order to go after your goals and really achieve the success that's showing up here in the past, all the planning that you've been doing. And so if there is something here that's like kind of stopping you or holding you back, you're not going to let it. You're going to do whatever you need to. Every time that you identify that coming up, even if you think you've dealt with it and then you get like another kind of just wave of that hitting you, you're going to do whatever you need to in order to overcome it. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles showing up here. A lot of Page too. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. prioritizing your future, planning for your future, making that a success, making that what you envision and the direction that you take, and kind of using that as the benchmark. Everything else, does it align? Does it not align? And it feels like you're kind of going through it that way. If something is not going to be part of your future, you're going to let it go. With the Judgment here and the Six of Cups, I'm getting the Ace of Wands. So another new beginning card. And so it feels like there is an opportunity. So I'm getting the Ace of Cups, but I'm also getting this Ace of Wands. There is a spark of something, somebody coming back around, wanting to rekindle the relationship here. I'm getting a lot of chemistry with that Ace of Wands, but action. I'm getting a lot of action. The way that this is coming through, it feels like somebody's approaching you. I don't get the sense that you're approaching the other person, but take it as it resonates. Maybe you're the one that's approaching the other person. But I am getting the sense here that somebody is going to, it's coming through as like almost an impulsive, hurried action, just out of nowhere. This is going to take place. Tell me about the Sun. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. So the Ace of Cups, we have a lot of new beginnings showing up here. So the Ace of Cups is something that you want. This is that kind of new beginning energy. Queen of Wands, it's a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of focusing on the future with the Sun card. And so it feels like you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that all of this happens. You're not interested in only getting halfway there or just it taking longer than necessary. I get the sense that you're ready to break free and you're ready to just move forward. Tell me about that Knight of Cups. The Fool. So many new beginnings in this reading. And I love the Fool card showing up because the Fool indicates a brand new start. It comes after the World. So you're definitely in this phase of shedding the old, making space for the new. And the new looks very promising here because what you're doing is you're not carrying any of the weight or the burdens forward with you. You're giving yourself this clean start, this kind of fresh new beginning energy. And it does look like you have somebody coming back from the past. Let me see if I can get a little bit more around this situation here, this kind of reconciliation with the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. The World. So something here, it's the timing. So this person's coming in as you're letting go, as you are creating your new beginning, this person's showing up here. Yeah. I'm getting the World and I'm getting the Four of Wands. So this could be somebody that would be a life partner, marriage partner, take it as it resonates for you. But I'm getting the sense here that with the World, the old is closing, making space for new. And it feels like this person's kind of coming in. They feel like they're connected to really the Ace of Cups that's showing up here in the near future. That's how this person feels. This is when they show up, this is how it feels like they're going to show up in this kind of era. They're not going to wait until the Knight of Cups Fool. It feels like they're showing up earlier than that. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.